My therapist thinks I don't have DID, and he told me to ignore my alters.
What? Are you crazy?
No, I don't think you quite understand, Mr. Doctor. I know I have them. I'm self-diagnosed, by the way. There's no way in hell you're telling me my information that I found on TikTok is wrong.
What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Ablaze channel. Now, in today's video, I got another long one for you in which some of the videos were taken down, but it's been a while, re-edited, re-uploaded. Really appreciate if you guys would watch to the end. I feel like it's super important to have these videos up, and I know you guys do too, so I'm happy to re-upload them again. With that all being said, I've actually made a new members as well for the channel, as I heard a lot of you guys wanted to support the channel. And again, I'm just overwhelmed and so grateful for all the support that has been happening over the last week. It makes me so happy, man. I can't even lie. Like, it's just generally so incredibly nice of every single one of you, from all the nice comments and again from people joining the members. I wanted to make a cheaper member as well, and again, whoever's joined and even wants to downgrade to the cheaper one, I won't be disappointed or mad. Just any kind of support is honestly so kind, and I really appreciate it. But I got a nice cheap one for you guys that just basically gives you access to the badges, so you guys can be seen in the comments who have been supporting the channel. If you can't, there's no worry whatsoever. I just appreciate you even being here. But anyway, boys and girls, hope you're having a fantastic week so far and enjoy this video.
Oh my god. Right? I don't know who ordered these, but whoever did, I checked the bill. There's an extra, like, $2 on there. You know why? You know why? I'll fucking show you why. One of us got it engraved. Why won't you focus? One of us literally had them engraved.
Oh, that's what we're doing. You know, that's a good little trick, man. I should totally use that. Next time Retro Phantom gets angry because I've used our joint account to buy some ridiculous Prime Day deals, I'm just gonna blame one of the alts. Retro really be out here saying, "A place." Because that's what she really calls me in real life. Doug, was it really necessary to buy 7 slush puppy machines? Wasn't me. Must have been one of my alters. I don't know what happened there. That's crazy, man. That wasn't even me. Wow, you could just use that with anything. I didn't pirate this movie, officer. It was one of my alters. I'll give him a good talking to, I promise. This is so dumb. Also, they got them engraved. Does that say ooh on your oh man. I don't think you were switching alters. I just think you were drunk. That's disgusting. What do you guys reckon in the comments? Is getting ooh engraved on your glasses disgusting? Yeah, I think it is.
It's on both sides. And like, they look great on me. I love them, don't get me wrong, but
yeah, the ooh really makes your nose ring look nice. I don't know what to say. Like, no, this is just BS. What it's really like having DID. Okay, let me ask the next time all the war veterans that literally suffer with actual mental illness what it's like when they accidentally order a pair of glasses with ooh on the side. Yeah, shut up.
Ma'am, the syndrome involves repetitive movements or unwanted sounds, called tics, that can't be easily controlled. Nothing a little discipline can't fix. It's involuntary, and people are still not sure where Tourette's even come from. It's just something the body automatically does on its own. The sounds she makes or the weird movements she makes, her body does it automatically, and there's nothing she can do to stop that. Sounds to me somebody wants attention and pity from somebody. I'm sure she wants all the bullying in school to happen to her and the Karens to come after her, right? No. Who would want to do this for attention? If they do for attention, that's absolutely disgusting. Well, it looks like you've been brainwashed by society. You have a good day.
And to be honest with you guys, I feel like these types of conversations, unfortunately, are going to be becoming more and more apparent as time goes on. It's only normal as well, considering the amount of people faking on TikTok these days. Now, again, we like to talk about all these fakers and their trends that they like to go through every once in a while, apparently. Tourette's has been a big one this last week. I don't know why. I don't know why the return of the Tourette's has decided to make a strong comeback. I actually have no idea. But apparently, it's all the trend this week. And yes, I feel like with all these TikToks going around talking about this types of stuff, calling out other people for faking is just gonna be more apparent. Now, there are going to be some people in today's video where, yes, they will be straight up faking, and some people that aren't faking, but definitely not helping the cause
I find anyway. For example, starting off with this first clip that I saw. This is the first video I've seen coming back this week. And this is the first video Papa Blaze saw.
Oh, that's smart. That was way harder than I was expecting. Sorry. No, you're fine. Good morning, Starshine. It's sunrise! Hello! Sorry.
Holy fuck, is that a staircase for giants?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I was
Holy,
like,
that's
what are you
actually so
talking
fucking
about? But it's the dance.
You two are in the back going,
Damn,
Damn, Daniel. Wait, you're gonna
Damn.
move back, you're not...
Do you guys? Sorry, we all have Tourette's.
It's really funny.
What a weird concept. I'm just personally hoping, whether or not I end up going to heaven or hell, I just hope I don't get branched off with the Tourette's people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's got to be a heaven and hell for cats and dogs, but how specific do they really get with this types of stuff? Like, is there a hell designed for people with diabetes, and then is there also a heaven designed with people with Tourette's? Because if there is, I'm a little bit scared. It looks like we're already in Tourette's hell from watching this video. Like, what do you even say when you walk past like this? I don't know. It's just so bizarre to me. Now, again, they might not personally be faking, but to be doing like a Tourette's meetup and then to be making it into this really cool, fun thing where it's just not. Like, if they do actually have Tourette's, surely out of anyone, they would know. Like, surely, especially living with something like this, it's not the funnest thing ever in the world. I don't meet up with my other Tourette friends and then just have a swell of a time. It's definitely very odd to me watching these types of videos. And I always find like the worst ones personally are those people that like to have a cosplay or something, not a cosplay apparently, and then they switch into a different character and then proceed to have Tourette's. That's the one I can't really wrap my twitchy head around.
Yeah. Awesome, but why are we all here? Sorry, I was busy. What's happening?
Oh, shut up, man. This person's back again, bro. We've already done a video on this person. They've clearly made more. One was enough, but thanks, I guess. It's just your average Discord call meeting. It's like they're playing Among Us and they've just called for a meeting. I don't like, what are you trying to say here? You're dressing up in different characters and you're pretending like you have DID. You don't. The only way you could possibly do that, and guys, you know where I'm going with this, you have to buy the Papa Blaze, not a cosplay sticker. It's the only way you can get away with this. Someone tells you that it's a cosplay, you just pull one of these out. I'm just saying, man. Try and argue with that logic. You can't. Link in the description.
Ben, I'll explain. Aries, we've not started yet. Oh, okay, good. So, I want to make content with you guys. And anyone else who wants to join. Awesome. How? By using TikTok. Obviously. I hate chaos. Yeah, but I don't know what to create because I don't want to make light of this disorder, but I also don't want to make it seem really depressing and terrifying.
Wow, that's like really creative and stuff. Why? It's like I'm watching Coronation Street or something. It's like I'm back in the UK and I'm like 9 years old and my parents would put Coronation Street on in the background, or Hollyoaks or whatever the f I used to watch when I was a kid. EastEnders or something. I don't know, bro. This is like, why did you make this?
I also don't want to make it seem really depressing and terrifying.
Why does one of them have like a weird southern accent as well? I'm thinking about making some content. Whoa, you can almost see some of her alters cringing. Is it even secondhand embarrassment at that point that she's doing a video with like 5 alters? Is this just 5-hand embarrassment? I don't know. Either way, I'm cringing. The hairs at the back of my neck are like fully stood up right now. I hate this.
It seems like you still want it to be educating, but also lighthearted to show people that you can live healthily with this disorder.
I really like how they're breaking the 4th wall in this video. It's very clever.
Yes, exactly. Does anyone know how much—
What the fuck? Where did you come from? Sorry guys, just threw me off. What a cliffhanger. I want the next episode. Wow, that was really clever, guys. Not only was it informative and spreading misinformation, but it was also really cringy at the same time. And it had a cliffhanger at the end. Man, you don't get that on all TikToks, I gotta say, man. That's an A-. If they stopped wearing neck chokers,
I may even bump it up to an A+, but that's pushing it, guys. Oh yeah, I saw this as well. I don't know why, but every time I seem to go on this subreddit, there's like a new disorder that gets announced, and also it's like it has its own flag. Guys, we're like running out of colors at this point. Literally 5 new flags being created every day at this point. I think in the last video we were talking about one called lunar disorder, which like apparently affects people. I'm not even gonna explain it. I don't know why I started. It is bullshit. It does not exist. This one right here, a flag with 6 horizontal strips: pastel orange, yellow, light blue, light purple, pastel pink, and white. In order, a version of a disorder that is helpful and positive instead of disabled, made as a disorder. Okay, I feel like they've made this just to sort of backtrack and cover themselves with all the BS stuff that they've just been creating on the internet these past few years, because they've been making it sound really epic and amazing. So I assume now they've created this being like, see guys, it really does exist. You can have these disorders and be happy at the same time. I don't know about you, bro, but every time I look at the disturbing videos back in the 60s and 40s of in a mental asylum, oh boy, those were the days. Right, guys? Was that not the days? And I wish I was in one of those facilities. It would have been amazing. We've done my TikTok lives every day in there. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's just, I don't think in any way necessary should you be putting yourself down if you have these types of things, but creating these TikToks that they do, bro, that's just the wrong way to go about it, surely.
Tourette's in a restaurant. This is my 6-month date with my awesome boyfriend. He also has Tourette's, but is medicated, so he doesn't have any vocal tics anymore. Mainly motor tics that are very rare. I personally do not want to be medicated for my Tourette's, the side effects would be horrible. While chewing I have less vocal tics. This is why I chew gum at school.
Now, there was a few things with this video. I know I've made videos of this person doing their Tourette's in the past. Whether or not they're fake is kind of irrelevant here. I just thought to myself, this was kind of a funny clip. Happy 6 months. Doesn't say a word. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that date has been very successful. My boy could barely get a word in edgeways. Gosh, she definitely has the vocal tics, guys. She just talks way too much. I remember actually making a video on this woman in the past talking about the Tourette's and stuff and just how she definitely plays it up for the camera. And I know that's probably going to offend some people. And the reason I can say that is because when they have music, and this person's been very guilty of this, they'll do their Tourette's in a rhythm to the beat of certain songs. Which, like, again, what? No, bro, that's not how that works. You're really setting yourself up as well when you do these types of things, right? If I was creating TikToks and I was like listening to music and I was trying to twitch my head to the rhythm of the song, I could believe some people would probably start calling me out, and it'd be pretty justified. I don't feel like I could really have a go at them or argue. Like, yeah, of course, because again, that's not how it works. I feel like even people that don't have Tourette's, they kind of know that's just not how it works, chief. And that's something that just kind of annoys me. I try to play it down as much as I can whenever I do it. In fact, I already have said in previous videos, I like to cut out as much as I possibly can. When I'm talking right now, like when I'm doing something, 100%, my tics are really not that bad. So I can definitely agree on some of the stuff she says, like, for example, while chewing. Sure, yeah, absolutely, that must help in some cases. While doing something and keeping occupied or keeping busy, like 100%, that definitely does help a lot. I don't do my Tourette's more when I'm like listening to a song or something like that, and I try to do it in rhythm to the song. Like, no. And it's just kind of frustrating to me because they do say some actual good stuff in these TikToks and it can be really interesting. But when you start doing fake stuff like that and then you get angry on why you're being called out, when, let's be honest, you know deep down, you're 100% playing up for the camera. Again, it's a bit strange to be going out for your 6 months anniversary and put down a camera and just record all your tics. A little bit strange. Me, Retro Phantom, just recently had our 1 year. No, I didn't go to a restaurant and put down my phone and start twitching. It's just so weird, man. Anything like that, it's just got to be awkward, right? Surely you'd want to spend that time with the other person and actually talk to them. Like, again, let's just watch the rest of this because it looks pretty depressing.
Happy birthday, Sarah. My tics were pretty mediocre this night, which I am very grateful for. I wasn't a disruption to the people around me.
Wow, guys, that was a thrilling date. I had a fantastic. Bethany, I just had the time of my life tonight. I had such a cracking time. Conversation was on point. The ambience was just so good. Bro, you didn't say anything the whole date. You were too busy trying to create a TikTok. That's got to be depressing for anyone. If the person you're trying to go out with for your 6 months or 1 year or something like that just doesn't talk to you for the whole night. Oh my God, just puts down her camera and records a TikTok. Okay, bro. I had a marvelous time. No hate either, but I feel like you guys watching this probably get where I'm coming from here. I do quite like making these videos, but I don't make it my whole identity. And I feel like this is a prime example of what happens when you make it your prime identity. You have nothing to talk about. You sit there on a date and you just make a TikTok about your trip. Now, I wanted to put that clip in there as well because I feel like it's very rare that you'll find TikToks with real Tourette's and the actual inconvenience and pain people can definitely go through with this. And again, I feel like it's important to show that side of things. Definitely a lot more than the side of things where people like to just hang out with their friends and have fucking a Tourette's party like we did at the beginning of this video. Also, that previous girl, she basically has a series called Trends with Tourette's. Boy, oh boy. It's my favorite time of the week. It's Trends with Tourette's time. Ah, yes, my favorite show. But no, I feel like it's definitely important to actually put the darker side of things. Again, this is definitely something you don't want to fake for these exact reasons. It's the most uncomfortable thing. It hurts. There are generally times where I like lay in bed and it does start to piss me off, especially when you're trying to sleep as well. I kind of worry. I kind of do worry sometimes as well when I'm doing my head. I have thoughts now. Sometimes when I'm thinking about it and I feel like to myself, I'm wondering like if you can actually cause yourself brain damage for this. I try to like look this up a few weeks ago actually because again, that's something now that I'm getting to an older age, like I definitely want to like keep that in mind, right? But it's so hard to like control. You can't control it, and I think unfortunately the more you think about it, the worse I personally do it anyway. And it being on my mind just for some reason way more as of late. I feel like, again, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I've recently moved country, so meeting like a bunch of new people, and that's when you want to try your best not to do it, which evidently doesn't work because it maybe you do it a hell of a lot more. Which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I thought that as well in the past of like stuff like can you get brain damage from this kind of stuff? Because, you know, sometimes when you shake your head, it can be pretty violent. I do think about that sometimes. And also it's the most frustrating thing ever. I think when you're trying to go to bed or trying to sleep or anything like that, it's not like how these TikTokers kind of show it where it's like one little twitch and then it's done. And then you kind of all have a little giggle afterwards and you say some silly stuff. Like I think as we just saw from that video, it's very different from that. And if it isn't for our favorite DID faker, who apparently now has Tourette's all of a sudden as well, I definitely find that a lot when I'm going on this subreddit. Like, I'll see people with like these certain like mental illnesses, and then like a few weeks later, it changes. It changes from like DID or something to then like a month later to now they suddenly have Tourette's. Like, I'm not saying that can't necessarily happen. It's just a bit weird on how they're saying that happens. And like I said at the beginning, bro, how some of them like literally say, oh, my alter has Tourette's. So when I'm alting as Steven, I have tics. Like, so does that mean when you alt as Philip, you have cancer? That's not very good. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I feel like I kind of want to end today's video with something a bit more serious again. I feel like these types of videos are definitely more serious. I know I normally like to just joke around and have a bit of a giggle with you guys and kind of like make fun of a lot of this stuff. But I do feel like sometimes it's definitely important to put a bit more of the serious stuff in there because unfortunately a lot of these things have real consequences. And for any people that are out there definitely thinking about, oh, this would be a great
great way to say what I want in class and just get away with it. It has no consequences whatsoever. Yeah, it does. I feel like when you start calling people that actually have Tourette's and saying that they're faking, especially out in public, it probably could do a lot of harm, especially to their mental state of mind. Like if someone started calling me faking and stuff, yeah, that would kind of suck. So I want to leave a video here playing at the end as well, showing you the very real consequences on how it generally makes people with real Tourette's actually feel like. And before I show you that clip, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys are all having a good day, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video.
Okay, so lately I've been seeing a lot of people on a lot of people on TikTok with hoodies over their face, faking Tourette's, doing things like this. I understand. I understand that Tourette's is different for a lot of different people. For myself and for other people. But tics are the same thing, and that is not how Tourette's or like tics happen in any way. You don't just have no tics and all of a sudden tic attack, done. Right on beat as well. It happens slowly. You have a few tics, it starts getting worse, and then you end up having a tic attack. It may be fast, but it still starts with having tics in the beginning of that. Tic attacks aren't just moving your arms in funny positions. You have broken bones from tic attacks. You can pass out, fall on your legs. It's just disgusting and vile, and I hope you delete these.
Hello, hi, hello, comment reads. Why do DID figures also always fake tics, LMAO?
Holy shit, guys, I think Siri here is faking. Did she just Windows reset? Like, what's up? Are you good? Hello? Also, she'd be reading how I read. And as a dyslexic man, I find that very... No, it's actually kind of fucking funny. Why do DID fakers always fake tics? LMAO. I mean, it's kind of true, Rory. What, like, why? What, like, yeah, what is with that?
Have you considered? Tics are symptoms. Tics are symptoms. Tics are symptoms. Show neurological problems.
Oh, bro, she's looking in two directions. She be reading the comments and looking at the camera at the same time. Fuck, guys, they're evolving.
What a blaze, that's not very nice.
Yeah, well, you know, I have tics and she took the piss out of that. I feel like we're just kind of even ground at this point. It's only friendly fire if she has it too. And I'm almost certain that she doesn't. We've seen this girl plenty of times, man. She like comes up with the most ridiculous stuff. I just see her like obtaining new mental disorders like there's some Infinity Stones or Pokemon cards. If I get them all, she's gonna just fully transform.
I love Will Wood! I am so autistic! I like your gay pride shirt. This is a Will Wood shirt! Oh, I just got the joke. Is it obvious I'm autistic? Extremely? Will Wood!
If only I had my camera on right now, I would probably look very slowly towards it and not say anything at all. People reach so incredibly hard. Oh, and it shows. What's that, guys? Yeah, you're right. I feel like, yes. If you have to ask if you're autistic like 6 times within one sentence, could there be a possibility that you're really reaching here? And, guys, dare I say it, actually want to have a disability. It's kind of the impression I get. Yeah, guys, I really like music. Am I autistic?
Hi, my name is Tempest, and if you don't want me to step on your toes, move your fucking feet.
Wow, man, Tempest, come on now. Don't be a big meanie. What are you doing?
Don't step on my feet. That's not very nice.
Just kind of upset me, guys, I can't lie. She's gonna step on my feet. This is not very nice. Anyway, boys and girls, hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.